Thank you all for joining us today. My name is Steve Phillips. I'm Senior VP of Operations here at Werner, and it is my privilege to host a very special group of employees today. First of all, to my right, Paul Faines. Paul is a 2 million miler out of Lincoln, Nebraska. He's been with Werner 18 years, 16 years of that training. He's has been an ex-road team captain where I got to know Paul very well. And also, he served our country in the Marines.
Thank you. Josh is my dispatcher. He's a good guy. Just want to say it's an honor to be amongst the best in the industry right here with the Werner drivers. We're all safe and proper drivers. And my son told me that getting the 2 million mile award for Werner is like having your jersey retired. So here we are. Thank you very much.
Next to Paul is Howard Lemon, 2 million miler from Calcium, New York, 18 years with Werner, also served our country in the Army.
I would like to thank Justin for everything. And first of all, most of all, I would like to thank Werner.
Homer Randall Jr., 2 million miles, out of Memphis, Tennessee. He's been with Werner 19 years, training for 16 years, also served our country in the Army.
I'd like to say I thank Werner for this opportunity to be successful, to complete my 2 million miles. I'm not sure about the 3 million, but I'm working on it. So I thank you all.
Next to him, Steve Rippey, 2 million miler out of Bellevue, Nebraska, 16 years with Werner.
First of all, I'd like to thank Werner for honoring us. This has been quite a long journey. And all I can say at this point is I'm glad I've got a couple of days off because my head's so big I won't be able to get in the truck anyway.
And on the end, Jim O'Halloran, a 3 million mile accident-free driver. Mount Juliet, Tennessee, which is near Nashville, is where home is. 22 years with Werner, 19 years training.
I didn't know we were going to get up here and speak, so all I want to do is say thank you to Werner for the opportunity to be able to do this and appreciate the day. Thank you very much.
The first award you will receive will be a watch, and that is engraved to commemorate the occasion, and that will come in a box that is also engraved. You will receive a certificate signed by Chairman of the Board, Gary Werner. Our Grey Guard team has made for each of you a set of polished aluminum mudflap weights. You will receive several patches, good for jackets, hats, and shirts. You will receive decals for the side of the truck, so those that travel next to you know they're in the presence of a 2 or 3 million mile driver. You will also receive cash award. Jim, you will receive $4,000 in a cash award, and the rest of you will be $1,500 in a cash award. And then you will also receive a certificate from Corporate Rewards. And on that certificate, there is a web link where you can log in, and there will be $1,000 waiting for you. You can choose a gift to commemorate the occasion. Again, thank you for all you do for the company. Congratulations on your achievement and for your commitment to highway safety.
I'm Chris Pollenz. I'm responsible for human resources here at Werner, and it is always an honor and my pleasure to present the Humanitarian Award, which is one of our most distinguished awards here at Werner Enterprises. And it's defined as those that show empathy and devotion to others in time of need, those that make an impact on humanity through their life-saving efforts, their concern and call to action, which sometimes includes selfless acts while helping others, inspires us all. So let's get started today with our humanitarian, Steve Nissen. Steve and Dixie, would you please stand? Story goes like this. August 14th, Weeping Water, Nebraska. Steve's 11-year-old daughter, Bailey, who's here today, Bailey, says, "Hey, Dad, let's go take a ride in that new UTV you bought at Werner Cycle Works," or something like that, right? And your dad says, "Well, we got to stop by Dixie and Brad's house because I want to talk to Brad about some new accessories on that fine machine." And they pull up to Dixie's home, and the first thing they hear is call 911. Dixie has collapsed, and she's not breathing. Stephen administers CPR, and he starts with the chest compressions, which are the most important part. And after a few chest compressions, Dixie's back with us.
It gives me great honor not only to present somebody that is a true friend of ours in our hometown, but somebody that if it wasn't for him, I don't know where I'd be today. Both of my children are sitting here, Justin and Sonia, and I know they're very happy. Brad's very happy, and Bailey, thank you for taking care of my granddaughter, who means the world to me, and she was pretty upset, so I truly appreciate your help too, and I appreciate everything you did, Steve.
Congratulations. Our next two humanitarians are Dodie Weichert and Tom Petrazak. Dodie and Tom, would you please stand? Dodie started with Werner in May as a student driver, and Tom has been with us since 1998. So certainly Tom's one of those kind of people that decides to stop, and we always hope we're those kind of people and we would take similar actions if presented in a similar circumstance. Pulls the truck over, and they run out into the median, into the scene, and Dodie is a trained paramedic, and she administers help to the female driver who's trapped in the minivan, who's not breathing at the time, and administers a clearing of the throat area and making sure that there's the ability for that female driver to breathe. And Tom, trying to keep the scene clear, notices that there's a 3-year-old child in the minivan, and there's also a 15-day-old infant. The child gets out, the 3-year-old gets out, but the 15-day-old infant's in the car seat trapped, kind of tipped to the side. And the only way to get that infant out would be to bust through the window. So Tom looks down and says, "I'm sure this fist is appropriate because nothing else is working here." And his fist of steel busts through that glass and pulls that child to safety. So Dodie and Tom, congratulations on your humanitarian award. So at this point, that concludes our ceremony. Let's continue on with Driver Appreciation Week and have some lunch outside by the tents just south of the operations area. Thanks again.